Hi guys, Chris here, and you're watching Here We Are Running, and welcome back to the latest episode in my Manchester Marathon training series. It's Tuesday and we are out on a lunchtime run again. The weather is lovely actually. It is cold, but the sun's out, it's shining, and I'm trying to mix up the routes again a bit, keep things interesting as we go through into week 6 now, guys. And the thing I'm doing today is seeing how many different alleyways we can run down in this run. So this is alleyway number 1, and it's one I often go on, so you'll have seen this probably before. And I reckon though I can find another 4 or 5. Let's see how we go. Alleyway number 2. And alleyway number 3, number 4. So number 5 is taking us through the churchyard. Right, we're in number 6. But we are going straight through to number 7. Okay, that's 7 alleyways done and hardly been on the road at all. So it just makes it so much more interesting than running on the main roads and stuff. So yeah, 7 alleyways done. We're in the park now. We are taking a little loop round the town centre here in Reigate, and we will go on more alleyways, different ones, to get home again. Number 8. Right, this is the 10th one I think, and we've hardly been on the roads at all, to be honest. So guys, comment below, do you ever run in the alleyways? Do you try and stay off the main roads even when you're running on pavements? And if not, what tips have you got for trying to keep the routes interesting during marathon training? Right, fast forward to Thursday, and today I'm out on probably about an 8k run. It's a mixture of pavements and then trails, so I'm having to run 3k on the pavements to get to the trails, and then 5k or just over on the trails themselves. It means that I'm doing a bit of this run in my trail shoes on the pavement, which is never a very nice feeling when you're running this, but it's only 3k. But before we get too much into this run, I must tell you about yesterday's run. It was 5k, it was in the evening, I couldn't get out during the daytime because of work. It was a horrible run, that's all I can say about it. And sometimes you are always going to have that bad run. Fortunately it was only 5k, but I knew from the first 500 metres it was going to be horrible. I don't like running in the evenings anyway, and this was after I'd already eaten dinner. I had a lot of indigestion following it. Legs were tired, legs didn't feel they wanted to go right. Form fell all over the place, and I was just glad to get through that front door and forget about it basically. But it was the first bad run that I've had on this whole training block, and as I say, we're in week 6 now, so I can't complain too much. We'll put it behind us And so far, as I just get onto the trails in this run, I'm enjoying this run today. Quite the golfers are out today. Right, that is 6k done, which means we've got about 2.5k to go on this trail run. Although we've done the uphill bit now, thank goodness, and mainly downhill on the final 2.5k. So this week is an enforced upon down week where I'm doing less runs and less volume, and that's because, as many of you know already, I'll be at the National Running Show in the Birmingham NEC this weekend. That's why this video is coming out early, and I won't be doing any running at the weekend. So that means I need to get my long run done tomorrow, Friday, and because I'll be doing it very early in the morning before work, it will be a shorter distance, and I have been running, probably going to keep it to about 20-21k. So I shall see you bright and early tomorrow morning. Morning. Well, unlike normal when I come up on a Sunday and do my very early morning long run where it's really quiet, it's not today. Friday morning, up at 6 or out at 6 for what will be about 21-22k, I think. And first of all, a reminder, if you are doing marathon training at the moment, if you're going to be running a marathon during the spring or even later in the year, and you haven't already told me which one it is, drop a comment below and I will give you a shout out on a future episode. And there'll be shout outs in this episode for anyone that commented last week, and if you commented before that, you should have already featured in a shout out. So I wanted to talk to you about something new that I've introduced into my daily routine as part of my training this week, because I realised that my core is not as strong as it needs to be, and I want to strengthen it. I haven't really got the time to go out and do Pilates and things like that, so I'm just going to do a very simple exercise every day, like I do with my stretching and rolling. It's going to be an everyday thing, and that is to do a 1-minute plank. This might sound really straightforward and simple to some of you, but I was doing it with the kids, a little competition with the kids at the weekend, and they could go on forever, 2 or 3 minutes. I was really struggling to do a minute, so that just shows how weak it is. But hopefully, doing this every day, just sticking to a minute at the moment, that will make a difference in the long term. Right, some news. So really delighted that I've been selected to pace again for Zempo, the race paces, and I'm going to be pacing the 2-hour slot at the Worthing Half Marathon in 2 weeks' time. So that should be really good fun. And if you didn't know, I paced for the first time about this time last year, in fact, at the Wokingham Half Marathon. That was the 2-hour 10, but doing the 2-hour slot, I think that's going to be perfect for just practicing my marathon pace at. So if you're running the Worthing Half Marathon, especially if you're trying to get sub 2, do let me know in the comments below. I must say, I'm enjoying these long runs on this training block. I know it's a bit of a shorter long run today, but still training by heart rate. It's just so relaxing to go out there and do these runs. and I'm recovering so quickly afterwards. So yeah, really enjoying it this time. And of course, if you're enjoying this video, you know what to do. Smash that thumbs up button, give the video a like, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe. But most importantly, if you're at the National Running Show this weekend and you see me, say hello. And if you're not, then look out for my video on the National Running Show that'll be coming out early next week. But for now, guys, goodbye.